one of the question is how to read an API file using JavaScript. I think that has been demonstrated. Then maybe just one question, Bernard. So how can you ensure that files are being deployed from the directory you intend to deploy?
Okay, to deploy this project, you are supposed to deploy with Firebase. And to deploy with Firebase, you are supposed to, okay, for the Firebase documentation, it says you're supposed to download the CRI or you install with NPM, right? So
yeah.
Using the CRI for this is the option that I do use. You'll just have to, let me share a screen of the documentation that you're supposed to, a screen of the documentation. So you're supposed to, first of all, you're supposed to git in, not git, but Firebase initialize your project. Then, in fact, it is there. You just go to firebase.google.com. Make sure you are logged into your CRI. Then you can, you have many options for the macOS, Windows. That is for installation, that is. So to deploy, you just go to Firebase, initialize your project. When you initialize it, you initialize with the what is created on your project is the firebase.json. When it is created in this format, if you can see, it has hosting option. When you initialize, you just add one of your link projects that you have, okay, one of your projects that you have created on your crowd. When you have created, you just use Firebase, use add that project. When it use, you do that use, you can either to test it, you can do Firebase serve on hosting, or if you want to use the HTTP requests, or if you want to serve your project in HTTP requests, you just do Firebase, that is testing. You just use Firebase serve or Firebase serve on that is functions, then hosting. You just use a flag there. Then you can either, or that is to use functions only, you just Firebase serve on functions, and that's all. Then you can also serve your projects on any host or on any machine using Fireserve host. Then you add the address you want to host to. Then the final thing is Firebase Deploy. You just ping Firebase Deploy on your command line. And if you want to deploy, okay, and if you want to deploy your project with a certain commit message, you just do deploying Firebase deploy, then frag m, then your commit message, and that's all about deploying. When you deploy, you can the link that is generated, you can visit that link. That's where your project is served and is now deployed on Firebase. I guess.
Thank you so much, Bernard, for that. I think we're now running out of time. So thank you for walking us through the demo and everything. So I guess that's all we had for today. So for the project, the submission deadline was yesterday. I'm not sure if this form, the last time I checked earlier today, the form was still open for those people who like last minute, but I'm not sure if it's still open. But thank you so much for all those who did the practice project, and we hope to see you in the project phase.